Hello and welcome to my almost spoiler-free review of 73 Yards, the latest episode of the new series of Doctor Who. And this comes from a fan, it comes from the heart. Now, we're well into this first season and we have maybe the opportunity here to learn more about Ruby Sunday. So I don't think it's a spoiler because it's been said before. This is a Doctor Light episode, and for those of you who remember the David Tennant years, there were a few of those, whether that's to give the main actor a bit of a break or to share the load in terms of scheduling, making these episodes, or, as I suspect in this case, to really put the focus on the character of Ruby Sunday as played by Millie Gibson. Now, we all know that there's some mystery surrounding her, and I guess the expectation you might have of this episode is that it helps unwind that mystery. But again, without spoilers, I'm not so sure that it does, because of the way it unfolds could be interpreted in many ways. And remember, Doctor Who is always about misdirection. So maybe don't take everything as canon, but then again, look for clues. And I am probably going to go back and look for more clues in this, because I'm going to be honest and say there are significant bits of this that I didn't quite understand. And of course, that's the idea, that it keeps you engaged because you're wondering what the heck is going on here. One thing I will say is that it puts together a few pieces going back a year or more, when people were photographing filming or outside filming that was being done in Wales and elsewhere, and people were kind of wondering, well, how does this fit into the big picture? And there's a scene in this that I think a lot of people thought would fit in a different way, and it kind of didn't. So, am I being obtuse? Anyway, we get to see Millie Gibson's acting chops here, and they're very good. And we also get to see the recurring actor, Susan Twist. Again, that will be no shock to people, because the actor Susan Twist has been in every episode so far. Maybe there's a bit more dialogue here for her character that may or may not offer a clue as to how she fits into the big picture, because there's always a big picture, an arc across the whole series. What we see are some quite incredible performances and some beautiful Welsh countryside. We get our heart broken a little bit, and we get our belief in the Who universe a little bit overturned in this one too. But we also get, I guess we get a satisfying conclusion to it. And again, I don't want to give too much away, but let's face it, we know that this is one of a series of episodes, and so we know that nothing too dramatic is going to happen or too plot changing. But then again, this is Doctor Who, and as we've discovered more and more recently, time can be rewritten. So, am I telling you something about this show? I hope I'm telling you to watch it, and I'm telling you that, again, this is another episode that takes us into new Who territory, which I think is what Russell Davies is all about at the moment, the showrunner. He wants to give us a taste, and particularly people who don't know the show very well or haven't seen it before, a taste of all the things that Who has been and can be. And on that level, I don't think anyone's going to really be disappointed. Well, I hope not anyway. I've enjoyed everything I've seen so far. I think The Devil's Cord is still my favourite episode of the ones we've seen so far, but I still am looking forward to what comes next. Always looking forward to what comes next, and if that's the case, I think that the people behind Doctor Who's reboot have done their job, as far as I'm concerned anyway. Other people may have different opinions. Anyway, thank you for watching me ramble on perhaps a little too long and a little bit obtusely about the latest Doctor Who episode 73 Yards. Okay, thank you for watching. Do you have opinions? Did you like this episode? Have you not seen it yet, and have I convinced you that you should? Or have I made you think, this is not for me? I hope not. Anyway, if you can like and share and comment, and if you can, subscribe. Thank you for your time. Goodbye for now.